Hello and welcome to another Minecraft building series. Today I have this dragon. Now this dragon statue is an awesome build, it looks really cool, and it was originally created by a guy named Evil Sketch. However, in his video, it really is outdated, and additionally he made many problems while trying to create this statue, and made all the viewers that watched it had to redo the dragon over and over again. So now I just want to address that, and I don't mean to be mooching off his video or anything else like that, but I notice a lot of people don't have the patience to deal with that. So if you guys would like to know how to build this statue, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to build it. Now guys, when you make this build, you guys want to decide whether or not if you guys like this pillar option. If you guys don't like the pillar that the dragon's resting on, you could just make it 3x3 square and just completely skip the exterior designs that I'm going to be doing. But in this case, I am going to be copying those designs, and it's your choice whether or not to do this. You can always skip this portion a little bit later. We're going to start with a 7x7 square. So what we're going to do is that we're going to do a half slab with stone brick, and you want to do every other one with steps. And in between, again, you just want to do the half step. And you want to do that again. So you're going to do stair, stair, stair. Oops, let me remove that. And let's do a few half bricks. Let's do a few more stairs. Once again. There we go. And I'm going to do it again right here, and then just fill it in with half steps. Behind this, you want to do 2 up with solid stone bricks, which are the full squares right here. And on top of that, you're going to be ending up going in by 1 block and putting some glowstone. So let me finish placing this here real quick. And what we're going to do is that we're going to create that, as you see here, the extra interior where you have the glowstone going up. It gives a nice lighting effect when it starts to become nighttime, where the structure just glows. And you could always add some glowstone just hanging around if you have this on the interior of a building. Just have some glowstone hanging around, it makes it look like stars in a way. So what we're going to do is that once we get these 2 high, we want to place 1 here, 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 and here in the corners, and then go 3 up with the glowstone. Now, you guys don't have to use an actual square block. You can always mine that again and not have to worry about that whatsoever. But it's your choice whether or not to waste block for that. Afterwards, as you see here, you just want to fill it up with solid square blocks on the inside. And then we're going to start with this outer rim on the first level. So we're going to follow this up right here. And we're going to do this for all 4 sides. Let me just flip these 2 in. Okay. You want to go with a step and put it in the center just like this on all 4. And then at that point, all you're going to have to do is get a half step and meet them all together. Okay. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to start on the 3rd layer that you see up there. All that is just a bunch of half steps. So what we're going to do is that we're going to go up 3 blocks solid, but we're not going to do that full right now. Okay, so we're just going to do 2. Just do 2 right now. And because some of them are actual full steps and they need to be placed in certain locations, so I don't want to confuse you guys just yet. So just use it on the top block of this, and where you get that nice step there, and you can use it right on top of here so you can create this next pillar area. There we go. Once I'm doing this, I'm going to show you guys where to place your actual steps, because you want to create that nice dimension here to where it looks like that he's actually sitting like on a elevated platform. So let's go ahead. Right in the center, you want to place a step, and on both sides you want to do side steps. And on these corners here, you can do a full block, and you're good to go. Okay, now we're going to start with the legs, so we're going to start from the toes to get a hip height. Now remember that these are both the same exact design except for the bottom square, the first one that we're going to place. So go ahead, bring out your staircase, and you want this as a darker wood, not the lighter one. So you want to go up and upward with that, okay? So you can get those L shapes facing upwards. Then you want to go down, do a solid block on it, have one face upward, and then you want to follow this around and surround that with a solid block. At this point, you want to look a little bit up. You see these 3 squares in the back. You want to go up, then down, and then in the middle of this, towards the front right here, you want to have this face like that. So there we go. We have that one. Now we want to go on the other side and do the same exact thing, except we are just going to skip this first square down here. So we're just going to go up. We would be placing that one there, but we are not. So then we want to face downward. And we want to put a solid. Have this one face up like that. Surround it with solid blocks. In the center, you want to place one looking upward, one downward, and then this one right here, right across, inward. Let's start beginning on the tail. What I want to do is that in between these two staircases here, I want to make 3 solid blocks just like this. I want to place one here, one underneath, and go out 2. From here, I want to have this one facing down, this one facing up, this one facing like this, and then now I want to place a half block right here, put a solid underneath it, put a staircase facing like this, put another solid, put another staircase. Now you want to do 3 solids. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. And then you want to have a staircase facing away from the dragon, and then you want to have it pointing outward like that. So there we go, we have our dragon's tail. Okay, now we're going to start making the spine and the head. You want to put a solid block on top of each of the stairs. I know this is going to create an awkward space here, but you don't have to worry about that right now. Later you can just place a filler block. It's not going to be shown. So on top of these solid blocks, you want to put a staircase facing outward on each of them. Once you are done with these stairs, you want to place a solid block going towards the tail portion, and then on those 2 staircases, and you want to have these stairs face inward, not outward. So you want to have it face to the interior of the body. Once you're done with this, what you're going to do is that you're going to place a solid staircase between these 2 stairs and go up 3. 1, 2, 3. And you want to skip 1 block, pull out your stairs, and have one face like this. Oops. You want to have them face like this. Once you have that, you want to do 1, 2 more, and then you want to have one face like this. Then you want to have it face upward, following the same pattern from before. You want to grab your half step and put one right here, put a staircase right here, put a solid step right here. So there we go, we have the head, and now we're going to be starting with the actual body portion of all the lighter color wood. Now for the actual body portion of the center of the dragon, you're going to need birch wood, well, any kind of lighter wood stairs and blocks. So what you want to do is that you want to come right through here, and now right above this staircase here, you want to have one mirror image right above it, just facing downward. You want to place a solid block. Now this block here is going to be a filler block, can be anything, and this goes up like that. Now you want to build up 2 solid blocks on top of that, have a solid staircase right here as well. Now you want to have these all linked together in the front, so I recommend doing this side like that, and like that. Put a solid block here, put a staircase facing downward, and then upward. And there we go, we have our center portion of our statue completed. Okay, let's start creating these wings. I'm only going to make the skeleton, like the brown portion of it, and then I'm going to make the inside a little bit later. So go ahead, what we're going to need is that we're going to need the dark wood staircase, the solid block, and some kind of filler block. I'm just using stone bricks because I'm just going to remove it. I'm going to put one right here, which is a filler block. Put a staircase right here, remove that block. What you want to do is that you want to have the staircase turn. So you're going to just place one right here, just on this angle like this. As you see where it turns, do a filler block, do another staircase up, do another filler block right here. Now you want to do the same thing you did on the first time to have it at an angle. So go ahead, let's do that again. And now we're going to go up 2 staircases. But at first, you want to do this staircase like this, put it up, do a solid block this time, do it up, just like that. You got your 2 staircases now, and then you want to have it pointed outward like that. Now we're going to create the first line of the wing, and then we're going to create the second one that goes outward. So let's go ahead. We're going to do, I believe it goes like this. You want to do actually no, it's a solid block, then it does this. Put it backwards, do a 3 solid block, 1, 2, 3. Do the same thing, go up like that, face outward, do 2 blocks, then you want to have one face inward. So there we go. we have our inner wing just like that. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to create the outside. Now we're going to be using a filler block for this. Right underneath this solid block here, you want to put a marker like the filler block, put a staircase, put a solid block underneath it. You can now remove the filler. We're going to use a few of them, so we're going to place another one right here. Do the same thing you did above it. So that's stairs, then solid, remove. Okay, let's go ahead and do that one more time, but instead of facing this direction, we're going to have face towards it. So let's go put the staircase like this, put a solid block, we're going to do another filler. So let's go ahead and do that, put a staircase and another one. And now we want to remove that. We are going to put a solid block here. Let's remove this. And then we are going to put a staircase facing away from it. So there's the statue. You want to have it facing this way right here. So let's go ahead and do that just like that. And then you want to have one facing like that. There we go. We have half of our wing completely done. I'm going to do it again on the other side. Let's go ahead and do the other wing. Now, if you guys want to fast forward so I start filling this in, if you guys are okay with just replicating it, doing backwards, if not, you guys can go ahead and continue watching and I will show you how to do it facing the other direction. So we're going to put our filler block right here, do a staircase just like that, remove the filler block. You're going to turn the staircase so it's like this. You're going to put a filler block right here, staircase like that, remove the filler. Now we're going to do one more facing the same direction, staircase like that, remove the filler. Let's turn it once again. Now we're going to do two staircases facing up. We're going to do one like this, then we're going to do one like that, do a solid block, then we're going to have one facing like this, then we're going to carry a pointing outward, just like that staircase over there. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to create our first line going down, then we're going to do one on the angle. So let's do it going down. What we're going to do is that we're going to do a solid block right here, do a staircase facing like that, have one facing like this, do 3 solid blocks, 1, 2, 3, do it like this, that, 2 solid blocks, and then a staircase facing inward towards the body of the statue. Let's go ahead and start doing our last spine facing outward. This solid block is our cue for that line to start going down. So let's go ahead and put a filler block right here, put a staircase like that, remove the filler block, and then let's put a solid block, another filler, staircase, solid, removing the filler. Now we're going to turn it like this. So let's go ahead and this, staircase, solid. We're going to go out one, staircase, solid, removing the filler. And then when you get to this point, what you want to do is that you want to put a solid block like that, and then you want to put a staircase like this, then that. There we go. We have both sides of our actual spine portion for both of the wings completed, and now we will start filling them in. Okay, once you're ready to start filling in your wings, we're going to fill in the inner portions on the right, and then we're going to do the left side, and then we're going to start focusing on the outer portion. What you want to do is that you want to start right here, right at the center of the statue, right below here. You want to start with your staircase, have it face up, have a solid block, staircase facing up, solid block, 1, 2, 3, staircase facing me, 1, 2, 3, 4, staircase facing the statue, top this with the staircase facing matching all these, and then top this with the staircase matching this. And there we go. We're ready to start with the next side. So let's go ahead, right underneath this hole here, staircase facing up, solid block, staircase facing up, solid block, 1, 2, 3, staircase facing me towards the back of the statue, match it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, staircase facing the statue, staircase matching these, and then a staircase right here. And there we go. We got the inside completely finished.
We are now ready to start doing the external parts of the wings. Let's go ahead and start doing that. We're going to also need our half step for the lighter wood here, but we're going to start with the solid block. Solid block, do 2 here, do 2 here, place a stair here, right here. We're going to match this one up right here. We're also going to place one right down here. I'm going to get solid blocks here, here, place your half block right here. We're going to get some more solid blocks, put one here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and you just want to place the one right here. So let's place one right here. Now we're going to match this up with 3 across. 2 across. 1, 2. The stair will behave. Let's do that right here. And let's do a stair like that and that. There we go. We have our wing finished. Now let's go ahead and do it for the other side. Let's get a solid block, put one here, put one here and here, here and here. Get stair here, stair on the inside like that. Let's get stair here that's right across from this. And we will get a stair that goes like this. We're going to get a solid block. Go ahead and do that. Place 2 down here, half block. Solid blocks here. We're going to do staircase, staircase. We're going to do solid block here, 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 and here. Stair and stair. Now, we only need to do one more step, and that is add 2 stairs right here and here, and here. And there we go. We have our finished dragon. Now, I want you guys to look at my other builds. If you guys like this video, press the like button. If you guys have any suggestions of something that you would like to see created, make sure you comment below. If you guys like the video or not, make sure you say so. And like, comment, and subscribe. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. And good luck out there in that Minecraft world.